Okay. Are we good now? I mean, jeez, oh Pete's. Guys. Man, dude. I love the shot, though. I love the shot. Just be like, baseball. Baseball. There it is. Baseball. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. But look how close that was from being foul. Like, I mean, the ump got it right. It's not where it lands. It's like, I mean, you can see that it landed foul. It hit the dirt over here, but where it landed, there was a part of the baseball, like if you split the baseball in half right there where the white line is like dissecting the ball, there's parts of the ball on the right-hand side that are in fair territory. So, yeah, man, he got it right. Umpire got it right, which is crazy. I mean, that could be the change in this game. That could be the change in this game right here. 5-3 game, top of the 7th. There we go. We'll see if Rosario's going to come through now. Major League Baseball. Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, we're the GGBL is using all Major League Baseballs. We just didn't get to brand it. Oh, wow. What a snag. Dude, this guy is insane. Any other first baseman would have bobbled that. That's supposed to say Goldglover Baseball League, dang it. Del Toro's still pitching nice. Yes, exactly, Josh. Atlanta will still at least go down without a fight. With a fight, yes, with a fight. The good thing is, we still got ourselves a ball game though. 5-3. But they're running out of outs. They got 6 outs to get 2 runs. I think they can do it. I think they can handle it. They've got a good offense. But we know how that offense has been playing lately, but I think they'll be able to handle it. As long as Del Toro limits the long ball. Yeah. I mean, GGBL, no game is over. Yes. Christian Gamer, back to my question. Any new city's going to get a team in your mind yet? Nope. I got nothing right now. You got San Francisco, so thinking like west to east. You got San Francisco, San Diego, LA. So you've got California pretty well covered. Like, I mean, yeah, you could do like Anaheim, you could do Oakland, whatever. San Jose. There's lots of stuff you could do with California. But I think I'm good with all that. I think I'm good with all that. It's a little too much. Too much California. We've got Vegas. I think that we'll bring. I want to bring Santa Fe back. Yep. So Portland, yeah, Portland and Santa Fe were the two teams that got booted, and they got the Hawks, the Nighthawks, or was it just? I think it was the Oklahoma City Hawks. I think that's all it was. Might have been the Nighthawks. I don't remember. Either way, purple and orange. It was a good combo for them. I liked it. Let's see. Arizona. Got Phoenix already covered. We got Oregon, which was Portland. We got Washington, Utah, Colorado, of course, the Coyotes are out there. Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri. Yeah, kind of tough. And plus it's all about placement too, because if you're gonna remove the Cyclones and you're gonna remove the Bandits and you're gonna remove another team, like those are still all in the West, so you'd have to replace them with somebody that's gonna be out West. So, or you just shift someone in the Central over to the West if you're gonna move them to the East or something. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough call. I'm open for suggestions though, if you guys have anything. Oh, base hit, nice. That's a nice swing from Satchel. We have not seen a lot of those in Michaels' career. I can tell you that. I can definitely tell you that. I have not seen a lot of those swings. I've seen a lot of home runs, all or nothing swings from Michaels. But that was nice to see. But now you got Francesco Gallegos in a little bit of trouble here. One down. Big spot for Atlanta. Down by 2. Durham's got him 2-0. So this one you gotta relieve the pressure. Big sigh of relief, right? Just exhale. Get a good pitch and just rip it. Like that one. That would have been great, but just a little too antsy, a little too juiced up. Two-one, he's probably pitching you low. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. I mean, he drilled that right over to Scott. What a great read. But now we got Freddie Deerdorf. Oh, Freddie. Against Danny Lytle. Oh, God. What does Freddie Deerdorf bring into the picture here? He's a 72 overall, 25 years old. He's a rookie. He's only pitched this year. He's 6-4 across 55 innings. He's actually pretty decent. Four-seamer change, sweeper, and a slider. All right. Here we go. It's going to be up to Danny Lytle to keep this Atlanta push alive here. Just need to get on. Oh, it's going to be just over Taylor's head. That will definitely score at least one run. There it is. Danny Lytle comes through. It's 5-4. Chipping away. Atlanta's still alive. Oof. Oh, he's gonna. You know he's gonna groove one, right? He's had a ball up high. He's had a ball low. Little change up here. He's having a little tough time locating. He's gonna groove one right in there. You know it's coming. All right, so they will scratch across 1 run, just like they did in the last inning, thanks to Danny Lytle and the other contributors here. We got 3 errors for Atlanta, by the way. That's not cool. That's going to cost them this series, isn't it? Ouch. Well, we jump to the bottom of the 8th inning. Oh, God. Durham giving chase. Oh, what a kid. Dude, this guy. Defensively, this guy's something else. YFB says, bro, I wish we could make our own custom cleat. Now, that would be kind of sick. For sure. Do we want 2 teams in Canada? Yeah, we got Vancouver. You could do a Toronto. Could kind of capitalize there on the... What if instead of Wisconsin, you made them Toronto? They could be the Toronto Maples. Which actually might be kind of cheap because you've already got the Toronto Maple Leafs. And instead now it's just, no, we're talking about the tree. We're the lumber, you know, we're baseball. We're the lumber. We're the Toronto Maples, just minus the Leafs. That would be kind of funny. Not saying I would do it, but... Yeah, I was about to say, he says. Oh, man. I don't know what you would do for Toronto. I don't know. Man, Crawfish has been a little busy out there. Crawfish McGee. Replacing, hopefully was that Hayden Carver that he replaced? Because that's tough, man. That's tough if Hayden Carver's going to be removed from this game. Let's see real quick. Yep. Yeah, Carver's gone. So, ouch. Well, that's a big bat in the middle of the order. So, now you get Woodson, Pinkard, and Rosario. And this is it, guys. This is it. We are top 9th. Season 8 Gold Series. 3 outs to go, and the Swamp Monsters will be crowned champs if they can get Getz to shut this thing down. He's been a tough closer in his career, but he's had some struggles a little bit here in the postseason. Limited sample size, so the ERA is just a little inflated. But he's still got the stuff. He's got the delivery. I think that's a Kenley Jansen delivery. Looks like it. 1-2 pitch here, and that is foul. Only down by 1 run. This is very, very climactic. Dramatic. Not anticlimactic, very climactic. Ooh, 1-2 pitch just missed. Got him. That's a nasty pitch right there. You go fastball miss, you kind of nibbling around there, and then you get that slider. That was a really nasty slider. So now, Noah Pinkard, former generational prospect. What's he got here? Does he have an answer? It's a good take. He was probably taking anyway. Probably fishing out there yet again. Try to get a strike. Right down the middle here. Curveball missed. That is a ground ball. They had him played perfectly. Taylor with the throw, and it is dug out there by Cobb. 2 outs. The Swamp Monsters trying to win it for the second time since season number 1. They made it here last year against the Good Boys and fell. Rosario here with a big hack. Atlanta down to their final strike. Swamp Monster fans, they've been waiting for this one. They're on their feet. 0-2 pitch. Here it comes, and it's just missed. The 1-2. It's a broken bat. Could it be foul? No, it's just foul. Taylor tried to scoop that thing up. He would have had an easy play at first, but now we get the strikeout. This game is over. The Washington Swamp Monsters are your Season 8 champs. One of the most storied franchises in this GGBL league since we started. They've been the model of consistency. They're constantly in the conversation of AL East Division champs. They've had a couple of down seasons, but for the most part, they have been one of the most consistent teams, one of the most consistent franchises, well run. And they find themselves with 3 appearances in 8 seasons in this Gold Series, but 2 victories. And we're popping champagne bottles for sure. We got a Highway Cowboy. Josh, congratulations. Yep, GG Washington. I have to make a new stadium now. Yeah, so they earned it. They earned a new stadium for sure. But I think it will take into effect for GGBL 26, I think. Because I don't know if you remember, Rico, but we're going to do a sim in Season 9, and then we'll do gameplay in Season 10. So I would hold off. I would hold off. I don't think stadiums transfer, do they? Or did they change that from 24 to 25? Either way. All right, Javon Brown is your player of the game. I might argue maybe Chris Peterson. He went 6 2/3, had 6 Ks, was very good. Strizak I thought was good too, but you know he did make a couple mistakes. Has the 4 earned runs. He got, of course, Brown 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 ribbies, but maybe you can make an argument there, right? He put the team on top, if you will. I mean, they scored 4 runs there in the 4th inning, 1 run in the 6th. So yeah, so he had the 2-run home run in the 4th, and that was either to start that off. I don't remember exactly how that happened, but let's find out, shall we? Yeah, so Scott doubled, Brooks scores, Cobb scores, yeah. So Brown's home run really kind of broke Atlanta's back just a little bit there. But so what I'm going to do, because we did have some interruptions in the stream, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to download all of these live streams, and then I'm just going to upload it. I'm just going to upload it all into one video. That way people don't have to like go through 3 separate uploads just to kind of follow along with what the heck happened here. But all right, guys, well, that is going to do it. We do have some awards to get to. We got Samuel Woodson as the playoff MVP, and the Gold Series MVP will be Baker T. Brooks. He wins it here. Scott Gonzalez won it last year. Andrew Doby wins it the year before. And if we head here to because it's been a minute, but if we kind of scroll through one more time, just to take a look at all of our award winners, we got the MVP is Villalobos. Benny Blanco came in second. Jimbo Crawford with 48 bombs. That batting average, I think, cost him for sure. AL side, we got Abram Grandstaff, Mazza, and Stoitz. Grandstaff broke Stoitz's little run there. Stoitz, of course, we know what he's doing here. 326 home runs in his GGBL career. So starting in 2023, look at this guy. Just 40 home runs, you can bank it. And high batting average, 30 years old. I think he's definitely on that chase to 500. And I would love to see, you know, even if we sim season 9 and get through season 10, I would love to see, so if he's averaging like 40 home runs a year, you would expect him by season 11 to be in the 400 home run club. So what I would like to do is I would actually like to keep simulating until we start getting to see some like Hall of Fame guys that are entering in, like guys that have retired and all that stuff. I'd love to see that. Maybe see, you know, who else has won some awards and some Gold Series as well. So we'll just see how it all plays out. We might do, you know, 15 seasons. You know, sim the rest after season 10 is done, but we'll see. We'll see. Cy Young, Giavitello, Trigg, and Strizak. So the pitching there, Trigg, Matthews, and Strizak, they couldn't quite get it done there for Atlanta, but they had an incredible season. Rico Ramos on the AL side, Ibanez and Jackson. 2 custom guys over there. Batting title goes to Marshall Langston. That's my boy. 21 bombs, 335. Villalobos, Carter Williamson. Jupe. That's your guy, TCG. Finally came into his own this year. 3 years, 285. The batting average has been skyrocketing up, and the power numbers have gone up too. Look at the ribbies. Like, Jupe Rana has really come into his own. Excited to see how he pans out moving forward. So, Rookie of the Year, Bones Delgado. 14-3. Was that through starts? No, he was one of the reliever glitches. Bones Delgado wins it. And there's my boy Clark Sheely. 21 home runs. Just couldn't quite get over the top of Sean Hutchins. More ribbies, more homers, 50 points less in batting average. So there you go. Did we get a Rookie of the Year there for the NL? Yeah, Bones. Okay, got it. All right, well, that's going to do it, guys. So let's go ahead and sim. I'm curious to see, why can't I sim through the date? That's weird. Why isn't it letting me do this? Yeah, so I'm going to save this up, and we're just going to get a little off-season preview before I end tonight. And it's going to take me a minute to get through everything. Yeah, you can't. That's weird. You used to just be able to do it. All right. So let's see what we got here. Be retired players. Anything standing out? Maybe Brendel? No. Nope. What's standing out here to me? Pelayo Ocañer. He was a custom guy. He was a custom guy that never got upgraded. That's not a name that's going to show up a whole lot. Okay, so if that's anybody's guy, you need to let me know, because I can rename somebody else to take over this dude, but Pelayo Ocañer is retired. So somebody TCG, we forgot about him. Okay, so but if you want to keep him and upgrade him, then we can definitely do that. I've got a screenshot now here for his attributes. But I honestly, guys, I would say save your channel points. I would say save your channel points. Unless you go all in and you want to upgrade your people for a final, shot in the dark. Really send this off the right way. You can do that, but that'd be what I would do. That would be what I would do. I'm Thinking I remember some of these names, like Nakajima. Gary Kutch. I remember Gary Kutch. Yeah, for Vegas. Oh, wow. Seth Ambrose. Wow, Seth Ambrose, dude. Look at this guy. Only 97. Like, he played really well for 4 seasons for Atlanta, and then he just kind of fell off. Jose Andino. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Iowa. Retired. Look at this guy. Jose Andino. He just never really played again. Oh, wait. This might... Yeah, Andino. 21, 16, 20. Kind of fell off. Monty Buck. I remember Monty Buck. All right. Just interesting to see all that. No 2030 inductees for Hall of Fame. And here we go. So I'm going to scroll to Washington, our champs. And here's what we're looking at. Just as, again, another reminder of how our offseason works. So for exclusive free agents, anybody that is an 85 and above, they get a wheel spin. So all of these dudes right here are going to go into free agency. So we got Ethan Lederman. He's going to go to free agency. Elliott White. All these guys are free agents. So it's a way for us to get that free agent pool built up. It's a way for other teams to get better, so on and so forth. But if we have a guy like, let's say, Killian Graham, who's an 85 and up, he's a CPU guy, we're going to wheel spin him to say yes or no. Either yes, he wants to stay with Boston, or he wants to test free agency. If he says, I want to test free agency, well, then he's going to go into the free agent pool. If a guy like Frank Trevino says, no, I want to stay with Boston, then he stays with Boston. If you have any custom players, so like for Talbot, Bourbon, Marsh, and Dunn, those guys are going to be free agents because they're all CPU dudes and they're under an 85. But if you have a guy like Bendito Ramriez, who is a custom player, and I haven't heard from this person anyway, but let's say that I contacted him and I said, hey, you want Bendito to be with New York still, or do you want him to leave? That's up to you guys. So that's completely up to you on where you want your guys to go. And, well, you can't dictate like Liam Snow goes to Iowa or something. But you can tell me if you want to stay or you want to go. But like everybody here would be going to free agency, except for like a Buck Pearson. That's a custom player. Even though he's below an 85, he still gets the choice if you want to go to free agency or stay. But yeah, Michigan might be seeing some big changes too. You got Dom Taylor and Dalton Jett. So these are both Dalton's players. So they might leave. That would be a huge get for a lot of teams, but a big blow to Michigan. You got Chucky Morton, Chris Addison, Vinny Chassin, Frankie Bowen might try to test the waters too. George Cruz, been a very solid player for a long time for Iowa. You got Strongman up in there too. Leon Trowbridge. Oh yeah, I thought that was a custom guy. But Villa Fuerte, that's a big name here. He's 30 years old now. He's been an 8-year pro. Been a winning pitcher for many, many, many years. Maybe he's looking to leave because he wants to win. Wisconsin might be losing some people. Abram Grandstaff. Oof, that's huge. Does he want out? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Minnesota finally gets going. They start growing. And Grandstaff says, yeah, I've done my part. I've done my part for this team, and it's pointless. So maybe he leaves. Maybe he wants to go to a more winning organization. Wanyang Wong, 85. He'll have to be wheel spun. Percy Burnside in 84. Catfish. I guess, Josh, do you want Catfish to stay or leave? You tell me. Because you're here right now. Atlanta using losing some pieces there. Ooh, this is big for Richmond. Scott Gonzalez, 91 overall. And he's a CPU guy, so that's tough. He becomes a yes-no wheel spin. That's tough for Richmond. He's been a good boy his whole entire life. But same thing with Skarsgård, but at least he's a custom player. You can get a yes or no decision from that. But when you're leaving it up to chance, that's the draw that you get. So yeah. Anyway, that's how it's gonna roll. Yet again here for season 9's or season 8's off season. And Lexi Shevchuk. It's a big name too. Cody Finney, Stevens. Wow, Shackelford, Peanuts, McGlow. Wow. And I took control over the Mighty Beavers, right? So I got some decisions to make there. Look at LA. So again, everybody 85 and below gets dumped into the free agent pool. So they're losing all these guys. LA can't catch a break, can they? They can't catch a break. A lot of teams are losing some good depth, but as maybe unrealistic as you guys might think that is, losing all these 83, like 85s and belows, or below 85s, like the way that this league is run for many years is that these guys just don't get any opportunities. They just get stuck in the minor leagues because you got all these custom players taking over their jobs, right? So it allows teams not to be so stacked, and it just kind of resets the deck a little bit. So at least that's how I look at it. But yeah, so some pretty interesting names here in the potential free agent pool. So I'm excited for this one. And again, season 9 is going to be, so once we get the off season all done, I'll have an off season video. But once that's off season is over, we're just going to do a straight sim, no gameplay, just straight sim, and we'll get into the playoffs. We'll do a straight sim there too. It'll be all sim based, and then we'll get into another off season, which we're going to do the same process yet again and get into season 10, and then that will get us through that'll get us through January, that'll get us through February, and then by that time, March is coming around, hitting the calendar, and then MLB 26 will be shortly around the corner, which then means we got to do a bunch of hard sims for like season 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then see how the rest of the league, shook out, if anybody's interested in that. I know I would be, just to give it a little bit of a conclusion and capstone, if you will. All right. Well, there we go. I took care of that. All right, guys. Well, I will catch you in the next one. Let's see. What did Catfish say? Oh, Catfish is going to leave. Wow. Okay. Well, I should have mentioned, too, if you guys have a custom player that is leaving their team, all you got to do is just tell me a top 5 list of teams that you'd want to join, and then that's who's on their wheel. You guys know the drill. But for anybody that's new out there that would be kind of confused on how it all works, that's how it works. All right. Well, guys, I will catch you later. That was a fun couple of days for GGBL Gold Series. So thank you for hanging in there with me. Really appreciate it. Just going through, some harder work times lately. Just a lot more is being asked out of me. Kids are getting a lot older, and it's just stuff gets draining after a while. You come, everything settles down at night, and you're just like, man, I just want to relax. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to sit down and I don't have enough energy. Like, I'm falling asleep right now. Like, I can't keep talking. I can't keep being on stream, you know? And especially you don't even want to edit. So it just is what it is. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I really do. I'm happy that we were able to get this thing in, and we're headed towards our next phase of the GGBL and MLB 23. And yeah, excited for 26 in the next couple of months. So, and again, 26 is not completely fleshed out. So, you guys as patrons, I'd like for you to have a say in some of that direction too. Even when it comes to like creating stadiums and, you know, team ideas and things like that, I'd love for you guys to get involved in that creative process too, because we are going to do a lot for GGBL 26, at least in season 1 and season 2, kind of get the ball rolling. And I'm really excited about that off season and the free agents and how that all works, because I think that's really going to change content around this league. And I think it's going to be a lot more streamlined, a lot more interesting, because then I can just have the CPU do it all. And then, like, I will be a bystander. I'll just be watching it, just like you guys, and be excited and angry and happy that it either went one way or the other, you know? So it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. But we got to do first things first. We got to get through GGBL 23 and leave it in a good spot. This was a big series for me, big series for you guys. I know that love it, and we want to do right by it. You know what I mean? So, especially after all the hard work that was done watching it and creating it, we want to do it right and send it off on a high note. So, congratulations again to the Washington Swamp Monsters for winning a GGBL championship for the second time, third time getting in it, second time winning it. So 2 for 3 ain't too bad, is it? Yeah, they're just one of those. They're just one of those franchises, man. They're just good. Like, if we go back and look at those goals, right? They're a winning organization. They had one season in 2026 where they were 500, but they bounced back, won 91 games, 87, 83, 86, and then they won the Gold Series, right? So, yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night, and have a good rest of your week. Stay safe and be good. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.